Back to Saskatchewan Place in Saskatoon as we get set for the 12-round Canadian Heavyweight Championship title fight. It is Ken Lakusta who had the title once against Razor Ruddock. Here's a quick look at the tail of the tape and one factor at the very top of your screen. Ruddock at 22 years of age, 11 years younger than Ken Lakusta. Ruddock also has the height advantage and a 10-pound weight advantage. Lakusta has more experience in the ring.
And we're back at Saskatchewan Place, our heavyweight matchup this evening. In the red corner, Edmonton's Ken Lakusta. Ranked number 2 in Canada for the vacant Canadian Heavyweight Championship. And in the blue, Donovan Razor Ruddock from Toronto, Ontario. Ranked world number 1 in Canada. A 12-round matchup for the Canadian Heavyweight Championship.
You know, John, Razor Ruddock listed as 22 years old. That's what they list him at. He was actually born 1963, which would make him 24, December 1963. But there's sort of a tone that they want to make him a little younger.
Than he is? Well, everybody wants to be younger than he is. I've got 22 on my sheet here, but if he's 23, Robbie, and you have researched that, we will call him 23 years of age, and there is only a 10-year age spread.
Well, that's what they're actually saying, that he's 22. So who do you believe in this case?
Well, if he's listed somewhere, we'll check out the birth certificate at one point or another. There is very definite fact that people are talking about this young man, Razor Ruddock, as having a shot at Mike Tyson's title in the near future. Some people say it could be within a year. He is currently 9th on most of the rankings in the United States. That is not 9th in Canada, that is 9th overall.
Give me that water. Who's got the water?
Couple of things I'm very anxious to see with Razor Ruddock tonight. Talking with Jenks Morton, he sees the man behind him with the visor giving him the water bottle right now. Morton says that this is going to be a completely different Razor Ruddock than anyone has seen in the past. I've always felt 2 drawbacks to Ruddock's style. He didn't throw the right hand enough, and he didn't get enough leverage on his punches. But Morton says this is going to be completely different. He says he's just unleashing his fighter right now on the world, and top heavyweights better watch out, according to Jenks Morton.
Ken Lakusta from Edmonton was a short-time Canadian champion. He held the title for 6 months. We mentioned he beat Conroy Nelson, then lost to Willie DeWitt, all within the space of 1 year, from January to June. He is realistic. He is hardworking. He's a good inside fighter. He is also 33 years of age. So Lakusta can take an awful lot in the ring. He has shown that over the years. And I think back to the first time he met Willie DeWitt, and that fight in Edmonton was a battle royale with Kenny Lakusta coming out on the short end. But he is definitely a working man's fighter. He has struggled. He has done it the hard way. And you have to pull at least a little bit secretly every once in a while for a fighter like Ken Lakusta.
He's very respected in the boxing community as well. He's very realistic also about his future. He didn't want to talk too much about future plans because he knows that future plans can be ended with one solid shot in this game. But he is ready. He wants to set a fast pace in this fight. He wants to brawl a little. He feels that if he brawls with Razor Ruddock, he'll bring Ruddock into his own power.
There's an interesting story that Razor Ruddock wanted a shot at Ken Lakusta a long time ago, as Lakusta was the Canadian champ. There was suggestion that Lakusta ducked Ruddock at that time, and there was also suggestion that Willie DeWitt ducked Razor Ruddock. So Razor has been looking for this title shot for a number of years now, and he has the record to back him up right now at 18-1-1. Razor Ruddock in the white trunks against Ken Lakusta in the red. The Canadian heavyweight title is on the line. Lakusta missed with the right as he tried to sneak up underneath. Lakusta well covered as Ruddock worked the left hand.
Come on, Kenny, get back!
Scheduled for 12. The Canadian heavyweight title on the line in Saskatoon.
Watch for that right uppercut from Razor Ruddock. He just landed it once there. Jenks Morton says he's going to throw the right uppercut, left hook, right hand cross. That's going to be his favorite combination tonight.
Come on, Jen, come on!
And Lakusta scores with his own uppercut. He's always been great on the inside.
He is an inside fighter. That is the way he wins. And he'll have to be against Ruddock. Ruddock's reach is 81. Lakusta's is 75.5. Solid left from Razor Ruddock. Lakusta in trouble early. Razor Ruddock did some damage with the left hand. Lakusta covering up. whether or not he'll be able to hold on. This is early going of round number 1. Kenny Lakusta, Razor Ruddock, another left hand from Razor Ruddock. Ruddock is sharp tonight, Lakusta in trouble. And on the rope, Ruddock with a right hand. Lakusta had it partially covered. Another right. Now a left. Kenny Lakusta having some difficulty against Razor Ruddock. Lakusta, though, has a reputation as a man who can take a punch and fight back. Ruddock certainly taking the fight in the early moments of round number 1.
Lots of time left in this first round, about 1:30. Lakusta seems to have danced his way out of that barrage, but he was really tagged, John, repeatedly.
He was rocked, Robbie.
With left uppercuts, and Ruddock goes back to it again. At one point, when Ruddock had Lakusta on the ropes, he threw 3 straight left hooks, never followed with the right hand.
There's a right hand. Lakusta is in trouble and down. Referee Barney O'Connor counting Lakusta. Can he get up? I don't know.
It was a left uppercut, right hand. Exactly what Morton said.
Lakusta is done in round 1. Razor Ruddock is the new Canadian heavyweight champion. Ruddock with a right hand. Lakusta had it partially covered. Another right. Now a left. Kenny Lakusta having some difficulty against Razor Ruddock. Lakusta, though, has early going of round number 1. Kenny Lakusta, Razor Ruddock, another left hand from Razor Ruddock. Ruddock is sharp tonight. Lakusta in trouble. And on the rope, Ruddock with a right hand. Lakusta had it partially covered. Another right. Now a left. Kenny Lakusta having some difficulty against Razor Ruddock. Lakusta, though, has a reputation as a man who can take a punch and fight back. Ruddock certainly taking the fight in the early moments of round number 1.
Lots of time left in this first round, about 1:30. Lakusta seems to have danced his way out of that barrage, but he was really tagged, John, repeatedly.
He was rocked, Robbie.
With left uppercuts, and Ruddock goes back to it again. At one point, when Ruddock had Lakusta on the ropes, he threw 3 straight left hooks, never followed with the right hand.
There's a right hand. Lakusta is in trouble and down. Referee Barney O'Connor counting Lakusta. Can he get up? I don't know.
It was a left uppercut, right hand. Exactly what Morton said.
Kenny Lakusta is done in round 1. Razor Ruddock is the new Canadian heavyweight champion. The damage was done early, and I don't think Kenny Lakusta ever recovered. The damage was early. It ended in the opening round.
At one point, when Ruddock had Lakusta on the ropes, he threw 3 straight left hooks, never followed with the right hand.
There's a right hand. Lakusta is in trouble and down. Referee Barney O'Connor counting Lakusta. Can he get up? I don't know.
It was a left uppercut, right hand. Exactly what Morton said.
Kenny Lakusta is done in round 1. Razor Ruddock is the new Canadian heavyweight champion. The damage was done early, and I don't think Kenny Lakusta ever recovered. The damage was early. It ended in the opening round. Kenny Lakusta will think once more about his future in pro boxing.
Jenks Morton said that left uppercut by Razor Ruddock was going to be trouble. And there it is. The right hand right there. And another powerful right hand. It was 2 right hands by Razor Ruddock that put Kenny Lakusta down. That was the right hand that Razor Ruddock did not have in the past. Jenks Morton said it would be there, along with the left uppercut, and those were the 2 main weapons of destruction.
Tyson next!
Jenks Morton said that left uppercut by Razor Ruddock was going to be trouble. And there it is. The right hand right there. And another powerful right hand. It was 2 right hands by Razor Ruddock that put Kenny Lakusta down. That was the right hand that Razor Ruddock did not have in the past. Jenks Morton said it would be there, along with the left uppercut, and those were the 2 main weapons of destruction.
Get Tyson next.
Somebody, I wonder if you heard it at home, yell, "Get Tyson next." There are those who suggest that it could happen as early as the next 12 months, that Razor Ruddock will get a shot at Mike Tyson. Robbie, I know he's a long way away from being a fighter who can really give Mike Tyson a run for that heavyweight title, but Razor Ruddock has come a long way, and he is a very stylish fighter. 2, 3, maybe 4 fights before he meets him, or do you think, like some, that it may be within a year?
Well,